What up, though? Welcome to Real Comic Book Talk. We about to do our thing, man. This is Doctor Strange spoiler review. I got Al, I got Daniel. About to get it going. All right. First things first. The villain. People will always say the Marvel villains suck. So, yes or no? Al, did the Marvel villains suck?
You didn't really see him too. I mean, you talking about the main guy or
Let's just go to the whole villains.
the whole villains? The main guy you didn't really see too much. The ending where you just kept going in rotation. It wasn't really a good ending fight scene to me. But you know the guy before him with the levitation and the moving, that was like that. The mirror world, that was like that.
You mean the Mirrorverse, whatever it's called. Who cares? It's the mirror place. It's the house of mirrors. It's the fake mirror master. Hey, dang, my fault.
It's all the villains were as good as the Marvel's done so far and everything. They didn't give them as much depth as they would in a TV show, but they gave them enough to where you felt as though they should be villains and everything. How they started the movie with the villain, his real life name is Mads Mikkelsen. He played Caecilius. I'm probably saying that wrong, but Caecilius, whatever. His eyes we're gonna call him K. His eyes were all messed up and everything. He did a solid job and everything. I thought he was a villain because once you realize what he was going for and everything, he wanted everybody to, it's no villain actually has a good reason to be a villain in my opinion.
Oh, he did.
But no, not really.
Loki had a good reason.
No, you didn't. But still, he did his part as far as being a villain and everything. He was right about the Ancient One, and which brought him to more anger and everything. And then the supervillain at the end, Dormammu, who was in charge of all the universes or in between time and everything. He was pretty. He was as, I don't know, for a person who had infinite power, he kind of disappointed and everything. Like he could have did better at killing Strange instead of, especially when he got stuck in the time. Spoiler alert! And since when Strange got stuck in the time loop and everything, put himself in the loop, and he just kept killing him because he's never, experienced time before because he's ancient villain and everything. So time is irrelevant to him. It's just continued life. So him getting stuck in a time loop, he lost his mind, didn't know what to do and everything, and panicked, and then made a deal with Strange. I would have never made a deal with Strange, first of all. I'm an infinite being right there. I'm not making a deal with some dude who just said, oh, I'm back again, let's make a deal. No, I would
like Wayne Brady?
No, I would have never killed him. For him to go to time loop means he died, so the time went back. You would have just put him in like a box or something and stuck him to the side and be like, all right, your time loop keeps going, but all right, you're not dead. You're just going to keep on aging until you get to the point where I see you again.
How do you in a time loop if after he's died? If he died, wouldn't the spell be over?
No, it was the thing. How he said it was he said it so that when he dies, he comes right back, and it just reverses in time. Because once you die, you're dead. But how he did it was. They didn't really explain it, but
they didn't explain it all.
The premise was once he dies, the time loop automatically jumps back, and he goes back in time to when he was alive and everything. That's how the premise was. But the villains,
kind of weird.
The villains were villains, and I like how they created Mordo, and Mordo was angry at everything.
He was the best villain, and that last hope is he was the best villain.
Yeah, that's pretty dope and everything. Let's
hope he doesn't go soft.
That's how I feel. I can't wait. I like how they built it up so that you already know that he's going to be the villain in the next Doctor Strange movie and where he stands and everything, and why he is the villain in the next movie and everything. So hopefully he'll have more depth in the next Doctor Strange.
But in actuality, in the comics, he's not. He's worked with Doctor Strange every so often. You know?
Who, Mordo?
Yeah.
I mean, in the
he's
comics,
not really a villain. He just.
But that's the comics. The comics they got long term, so they you could switch and be good at one point and then be back to
so
bad.
what you're saying is he's like the Magneto of magic.
Right. He'll help you out.
He'll help you in the cause of magic.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
But then he wants to kill all the other magicians because he says
to save magic.
Yeah.
Remember? So like I've always said before, the best villains are always the villains who think whatever they're doing is for the right reasons.
Yeah, well, they all do that.
I mean,
No.
his
Some people
reason
villains are just villains because they want money or they want power or something. But they believe I got to do this to save the world, but it's actually the wrong reason why they're doing it.
But it sounds like he's more mad at the world because the woman that he thought was being all powerful and all good.
I'm not talking about.
You talking about in general?
I'm talking about. I can't think his name now. Just the black guy who was the villain.
Yeah, Mordo.
Mordo.
Yeah, I mean, but
Mordo.
now it seems like he thought that she was all good and all power, and then come to find out that she's siphoning power from.
Yeah, but that was to do with the eyes. Mordo became a villain. Is becoming a villain because he wants to save magic. He believes the path is going on now is going to destroy magic.
Because
so
she was
siphoning
right,
off
because he's going off of what he saw her doing.
Yeah.
Because he thought that she was all powerful. And, she lived for all eternity. She
did all the right things.
Yeah, and then come to find out she wasn't doing the right things. And he like, well, hold on. Now that's when he starts saying, magic is on a bad path because...
And he says because too many sorcerers.
Yeah.
He's trying to save magic from going down a bad path.
But it's already down a bad path.
I would be mad as shit if somebody took my ability to walk after I fought hard to get that.
Yeah.
He's like paralyzed from the shoulders down.
I mean, the way he dropped, that was sad. To me, that was sad. The way he just dropped and he just left.
He went down like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, that was sad. I said, oh no.
Yeah.
You did all that.
Yeah, he didn't have the right to take his magic like that.
He really didn't.
If you're mad, just be mad. Don't go after everybody else. Bro.
Exactly. Then just say forget.
Yeah,
That
it's not like
man
he was
ain't
out
bothering nobody. He ain't
practicing
bothering nobody.
magic either. He was just using magic so he can walk.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was out there manipulating time or
Yeah, he didn't even
teasing other people. He was just like, man, I'm trying to walk so I can work.
Yeah, I'm out of my own business.
It's kind of messed up.
He just
Now
gonna
that you
take
think about it.
Like you ain't go after Doctor
That's why-
Strange or the whole school that was practicing magic.
That's why I said most villains don't have a right to be angry. They're angry for the wrong reasons and everything. You going after people who ain't got nothing to do against you and stuff. But it's whatever though. It's whatever. The rest of the movie, well, what happened in the rest of the movie, well, that's...
What do y'all
some
think
good
about the
stuff.
special effects?
Oh,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
amazing.
Even in the bootleg version, people.
Amazing. We recommend that you go to the movie.
I mean,
Please
the
watch it up
whole
close and
thing
everything.
was just psychedelic. I mean, the
Oh,
He
whole...
used,
yeah.
wait, time out. He just used the word psychedelic.
It was.
He better than that.
It was totally.
He better
What are you talking about?
It was
really
totally.
was.
It was totally psychedelic.
Oh my god.
It really was.
It was tripping when she
We were in the 70s?
when she put her thumb on the temple of his head and just said boop, and he just flew back. I was like, oh, okay, this is dope.
And Joe Simon said,
And
his heart rate is too fast.
in the trailer-
Back and send him right back.
In the trailer, he just shoots off. In the movie, he flies
He
off. He goes into some stuff you ain't never even imagined. You're like, oh well, okay. I mean, and then the fact that he was making shields and everything else with his hands, and how they special effects have gone a long way.
Yeah.
And how he was moving his hands and the shield was moving too, and even the time loop, how it was just right.
He looked like
there
a big
and
watch,
stuff.
like a magical watch. The little
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. The special effects were crazy.
Yeah, that was-
It
You know what the magic remind me of? Like you got a firecracker, those little lighter drinks, and you just like right in the sky. That's what the magic looked like to me.
Yeah. It was all real good, especially when he was floating with the cape and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm
cape
like
was
The
crazy.
Aladdin cape.
Yeah. Joe was crazy.
It was pretty cool. It was real cool. Even more though with his boots when he
Now, them boots
jumped,
was like that.
when he jumped into he did a little jumping into the sky and was running in the sky or whatever. That
So
was
they all
pretty
choose
dope.
like a magical weapon.
That's what he said.
That's what it. Magical
And then,
weapon
but
chooses
did you show when he
Dude,
went to New York? There
Magical-
was a lot of them everywhere.
Magical
Yeah.
weapon chooses you.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so the boots chose. I mean, so does that mean that every
No, I think-
magical weapon is alive in a sense?
No, I think like
Yeah,
like
they all
like
got
the small-
magic. She said in them they all got magic.
Yeah,
in
I
them.
think for like the smaller ones, like those boots or the staff or whatever, you can pick that. But like the ones that have to pick you, or like the big ones, like that cloak has to pick you or something like that. That cloak was like.
But the cloak is alive. Apparent. I mean, obviously.
I don't think it's alive. I think it's just.
And
What's
speaking
the
of
word? What's the word I'm looking for? I think it. You know what? You know, how, like a lot of TV shows or like a Green Lantern ring, like it has to pick you.
Yeah.
That's what the cloak is. It has
But
to
the
pick you.
but the cloak, you see, it was defending for him. It was getting out of the way.
Yeah, it protected him because he couldn't fight.
I mean, obviously.
But
then,
the ring protects you when you're about to fall. It just gives you in a little bubble, force field bubble. So.
well, but then you still projecting that because you're like scared. So you like put your hands up and then it manifested.
Brother, I'm just trying to tell you, it's not a lie. Let's just get down to
I mean,
it.
so why was it just cleaning his face then? When it just nigga like
Maybe he can read. Maybe he can feel his thoughts or something. It's not a lie. Maybe it's connected, but it's not a lie.
It seemed to be a lie. But
Let's cut the shit. It's not a lie.
the other special effects that looked great were the mirrors and everything when they put them in the glass world or whatever it was, which was where time and everything changed and stuff. That was pretty cool and everything. That was cool. And then when they did when the world and everything altered and stuff, when the Ancient One moved the world sideways and stuff, very good special
Like she was
effects
crushing
there.
people with buildings.
And everybody
She just killed people.
Yeah, she was straight up killing people and everything.
She was like-
they disrespected her people. They killed the previous librarian who was in charge of everything.
Cut his head off.
And so she had to play. They wanted to play hardball.
I know
She
it's-
had to come with hardball.
I know it's Disney and it's PG-13, but if you cut somebody's head off, where's the blood?
They didn't actually show it, so you.
There's got to be blood. Like all of that blood.
It's
Gotta
PG-13.
splatter and stuff. Yeah, they
there's a
can't
reason
show
it's
that.
PG-13. You want to get the PG-13 rating, you don't show blood. We got you already got the gist of it anyway. It doesn't matter if it was implied. What happened was implied. You got and look at you are angry at it, and you got what was implied. So
I'm
they
angry
did their
with
job.
blood.
They did their job well enough and everything. But the special effects were amazing and everything, especially when the buildings fall into each other.
Let me ask y'all this. For him to go from not knowing anything, can't even manifest shields, everything, how long do you think it took him to go from not being able to do anything to being able to control powers that only she can control, technically?
What you're saying is, how long was that montage? In real life?
Exactly. How long?
I think they said he was there for months.
Yeah,
but you
they
think he
said
can
months.
learn all that in months?
We said they try to
when
wipe.
when you have an IQ like he has an IQ and he
Has
has
a
like
photographic
photographic memory, everything you learn everything is a little bit faster.
Dude, they
than
even try to
everybody
explain that real fast. Like, yeah, I got a photographic memory.
How you
That's
do
how
it?
they get 2 degrees at the same time.
Yeah.
And they try to go over that real quick.
But it technically kind
But
of
it-
makes sense though. I mean, you got a photographic memory. You don't need to read anything twice though. I mean, you could just go over it once and it's in your head. All you gotta do is close your eyes and remember where.
I always wonder about photographic memory. Can you forget stuff that you remember?
Not really.
I don't think so.
Not really.
Oh,
Not like everybody else can forget stuff and
Yeah,
everything.
not like
you can
Like, would you forget
retain
the picture? That's what I'm saying.
You retain stuff easier than everybody else.
I'm saying, would you forget the picture though?
You retain stuff easier than everybody
Nah,
else retains.
I don't know anybody per se, but from like what I've read,
Okay.
you know somebody?
No, I photograph. Not a lie. I don't.
I'm gonna say I know.
You're not listening to that. But I can tell you this though. He because of his smarts and everything, he was able to learn everything faster than everybody else. Which surprised even the librarian. What was it, Wong? Even surprised him. Was like, you already read those books? And he was like, yes. And he was like, okay, come with me. And he gave him some more advanced stuff and everything like that. So I can only say that time moved. It moved slow, but for him, as far as him learning stuff,
Right.
once he figured out how to use magic, everything came by faster. Once his mind opened up and he learned how to use
his
the
problem
ring
was-
and stuff and everything, he was like, okay, now I get it. Now everything else is smooth.
His problem wasn't learning the basics. His problem was learning accepting the way he didn't know.
My question now is, how did he become? I mean, all of a sudden, because one person died, he just up in line for the New York office,
I think
pretty much.
Because he had the most potential compared to all the other.
But I'm like, how
trainees.
many other people did they really have? If you think about it.
Oh, that one you're gonna have to go ask Kevin Feige.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm like,
Kevin, how many did you guys have?
because I'm like, out of all these people, and they had to have been doing it for years and years and years.
They said he had a strength to him.
Yeah.
They
So
gave you all.
They gave a lot of.
Yeah, they gave you a lot of little
Little tidbits.
stuff, so you wouldn't ask these questions, but we're asking. Anyway.
Yeah, but we're asking.
Anyway. You go ahead and cut
I'm
the
like,
shit, Marvel.
I mean, the guy who was in the New York office, he got cut down like that. I mean, and he had to been
You know why?
practicing for years.
Because the Cape didn't choose him.
All right, so
The Cape did most of that fight. Let's be real.
Yeah,
They did most of the fight.
But then again, you gotta remember. So you don't know what everybody else's intentions were. Like the one guy who was paralyzed and everything. All he wanted to do was learn the magic, so that he could walk.
No, he didn't say
again.
that.
and
he
then
said
leave.
he wanted to. Since he couldn't use his body, he wanted to expand his mind, and that just happened to. He happened to go upon that place and learn magic to walk again. He said, "You know what? I got this. I'm good."
Yeah.
He didn't go there and learn.
So you don't know what
So
all
you're saying
the.
a lot of people probably just started off and then they just trailed off.
Yeah, then not necessarily. Well, yeah, that plus you don't know how deep they wanted to go into it and everything. Like Wardo was powerful. He was just sitting there up in school. He probably was powerful enough to have one of the other.
Right.
I think he was happy being a servant.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I think that's what it was. He didn't want to excel anymore.
I think he was just happy being a servant.
I
think he expected.
He's a teacher role. He was more like a teacher role at the time, so
Yeah,
he was okay with that.
Yeah, I want to know is since the dude who just couldn't walk was able to be magic, can anybody walk in there and and learn magic? Like, I don't need to have a special ending. Not to be like as good as Doctor Strange.
Infinity to it though.
No, I'm saying not to be as good as Doctor Strange, but just enough so I can play basketball a little better.
Well, you heard what she said. She was like, you just had to perceive it like that. And probably a lot of people, like me, you, other people, probably wouldn't perceive.
I read comic books. I can perceive.
I mean, but you say that until you. I mean, come on. If
we're talking about me, but I can perceive it.
But if you see something weird outside, you say, "Oh no, that's got to be a logical explanation for that."
That's what you do. You know me. I go outside and I check it. I look.
So you do what? I'm sorry. You do what the crazy white people in the horror movies.
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like to me. He just said he go outside and check. I'm just saying.
Look, you gotta live.
What's that noise? Let's go check it out.
He was like, I hear a chainsaw, and I'm going a man in a mask. I'm gonna walk closer to him.
I go out on my own terms. I tell you that. I tell you that.
If you see a guy with a chainsaw, he coming at you, just gonna shoot yourself.
First of all, I think I can take him. That's number one. I think I can take a dude. Somebody came with a chainsaw, swift kick to the nuts, and now we got a fair fight.
I'm gonna need. Okay, we're gonna get back to Dr. Strange.
Right. We just trailed all the way.
You trailed off.
You got. If you have any comments about that one, please leave them on our comment section. And everything, he'll gladly explain how he thinks he can stop a chainsaw. With
I can do it right now if you want.
and everything. That's okay. We
just like Batman can do it.
We passed. We passed. You're not in training like Batman. But
what? You want to see my black belts?
That has nothing to do with Batman. But Doctor Strange, great movie. We highly recommend you go see it.
I'm about to see it again.
What do you give it out?
I give it a.
What we graded on? Like numbers?
ABCs.
ABCs. I give it a.
We do minus.
A minus.
A minus?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I have a question. I
Right,
haven't been to school in a while, so let me ask this question. It's like an A. Is it like
A plus, A minus.
All right.
Yeah, so it's plus.
B plus.
Right?
B plus.
Because then I'm.
B plus. B plus.
I give it a solid B minus.
Damn.
Good. It was good.
You was right there the average.
It was good. No, he was good. He was right above average and everything because he was
Barely above average. He's like at an 81.
81.
He won still a B. He still passed. He did a good job. For an introduction movie,
That's why I gave it high.
It was a B and everything.
Because
It was
they
solid.
told a good story for a lot of people. Like, I know some friends. I never heard of Doctor Strange. The only Doctor Strange I know of is Gotham. That's what I heard. More people know about the villain on Gotham, Hugo Strange, than they know about Doctor Strange. So for them to bring people in, and I think this will help the comic book out because people will be like, let me read a little bit of the
They just
backstory.
released like a bunch of Doctor Strange number one and two.
And I guarantee it'll be a little. It won't be a huge uptick, but it'll be an
I
uptick.
bought them. I probably won't read them.
Doctor Strange, it was a solid movie and everything. It was good. I recommend it to everybody and everything still too. And as a comic book fan, I thought it was really good and everything. But it wasn't like A quality in me was Civil War. This was not on the same level.
Civil War had.
Civil War. But we're grading, strictly grading. no, we're strictly grading.
Right.
An A quality movie is Civil War. This is not on the same level as Civil War. If you want to give something an A, you'd be like, yo, this is exactly as good as Civil War. It wasn't. It was
Civil
a B
War was
minus.
A plus plus.
Exactly.
No, A plus is the Dark Knight.
I mean, Dark Knight is
still.
S, which is special, which is above A plus. I'm sorry.
No matter what,
It's a one above A plus, and that's Dark Knight.
even still, this is This is not even like a B plus for me because a B plus would make it even closer to Civil War, and it's not that close. to
Civil War, no, you got a whole A
him-
minus A.
No,
A plus.
Let me go like this.
How about
Him-
a regular B then?
No, it's not regular. It's a B minus because him giving it an A, he's saying it was a better origin movie than Iron Man, and it wasn't a better origin
I ain't
movie
say
than
all that
Iron Man.
wildness.
Exactly, that's why, and he gave it an A.
But he's
Exactly.
a Magic fan though.
He's
Right, I'm a Magic.
He's a Magic fan.
Okay,
I've
he's a
always
winner.
been a Magic fan.
So he's
That's
biased,
good.
people.
Well,
biased.
Exactly. That's
I've
why,
always.
That's
I
why
get
he
Justice
get.
League Darks and all that. I'm a Magic man.
That just explains to you guys why he gave it an A and everything, while the rest of us are giving it B's and stuff. All right, there you go.
I've always
I
been
gave
a
it a
Magic
B
fan.
minus. He gave it a B plus.
I'm going down to B. I'm going down to just a regular B now.
He going down there.
What? What?
It's
He's
okay.
gonna
It's
change.
what I mean?
It's okay.
See what
It's
I
okay.
mean?
It's okay.
See?
Let it go. Let it go.
Once you gotta open up everybody else's mind. Once you open up everybody else's mind to comparison to the rest of the movies, they finally realize what its true value
You
is.
just gonna put your thumb on like, open your eye.
Exactly. Open your third eye.
Well,
But-
I'm always gonna go with Magic, cause that's me. I go see Magic people.
Okay.
So
All right, David.
I went to see
Copperfield.
Carbonaro, and it was fire. It was like that.
You,
Okay.
a bunch of words I don't regular.
Nah, he's a cool magician. I like the show.
We gotta move on.
We do.
We gotta move on.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, leave comments in the comment section. You know, write down on our
I got it.
You
Hey
got
everybody, what's up, man? Go ahead, subscribe, leave comments. This is Real Comic Book Talk signing off. You got any ideas of what videos we should do? Let us know, man.
There you
We
go.
got nothing but time on our hands except for work and kids and stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
16 hours and stuff.
Yeah. Deuce.
Who said work, kids,